All right, hello everybody. Welcome in. It's been a while since we've done an unboxing stream. There's one I've been promising for a long time, and today we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Merch from the Final Fantasy XI Treasures of Vana'diel exhibition from Japan. So if you don't know, this was like they had two of these. They're like basically little museums about Final Fantasy XI. They had items that were only available in Japan through special order via the website for the exhibition. So really a pain to get for anybody outside of Japan, unfortunately. But we're going to go ahead and check out what I picked up. I have a lot of blind packs. I have at least like a dozen blind packs. There's acrylics, there's magnets. So we're going to open those and see what we get. So let me just grab the bag here. Oh yeah, that's right. That's in here too. So something else my friends in Japan picked up for me. I've talked about this a little bit if you follow me on social media. Is the this one-handed controller. Get this out of the way here. So yeah, the Sanwa USB gamepad. So obviously, this came out a while ago. But yeah, it was a one-handed USB controller for Final Fantasy XI. At some point, I want to open this up. I think it's already been opened. There's actually like one of those little like kind of sticker bubble emblem things on this, on the pictures I've seen. So I think it's probably on the other side, which means they probably opened it up and repackaged it, which is fine. I'm just glad I was able to get it in such good condition with the original packaging and everything. But yeah, definitely. Oh, you can actually see right here. There's the little, like a little sticker on that thing. So I think it might be turned around. But anyway, yeah, absolutely want to do a video about this. Hopefully I can get it to work and check it out, because I think this is just such a weird little thing. Super cool though. So we'll check that out. This was not part of the exhibition, but this is like one of those. I have so many things on like my to-do list that I want to do, but this is going to be cool to check out. So keep an eye out for that. So let me set that aside. Some of the things that they did have, this is from the exhibition now. They had these really nice Jetstream pens. So they had them for each nation. I almost said city state. It's kind of hard to get the text because it's a combination of bad focusing and the glossiness from the packaging. But I picked up a Windurst and a Bastok one for me and the wife. They have little, you can kind of see up here. That's not the good example. That's all dark. But they've got the different color things to push down to get the different tips and stuff. So those are really cool. Let me grab the next bag here. Let me just pull the whole thing over. Yeah, so I've got a little bit of stuff to look. Okay, so this is this is not Final Fantasy. This is Evangelion. There's a Evangelion museum in Japan that my friends went to. So this is Lilith. We're not talking about Lilith right now, so we'll get Lilith out of the way. Gosh, what do I want to look at next? Let me grab this. There's a lot of stuff. So this is the Rubik's Cube and the little plush. Apologies for crinkle sounds in advance. There's literally no getting around it. Ty, welcome in. My camera is blocking the chat. Let me, this is what happens when I do it live. It's all right. Boop. Easy fix. All right. So we got this plush little guy. I'm going to keep him in the packaging. I like to keep my things minty fresh. But yeah, just a little kind of keychain doll. He's got the little strap on the back there. So there you go. If you've done some quests in 11, I'm sure you'll recognize him. I think they've used this more recently for stuff, but I think he was in the Summoner Quest ? But yeah, so there's that little guy. Then we've got a Rubik's Cube. Let me see if I can pop this this tape back a little bit here. I've already opened this. I did get a few pictures of some of these already, but yeah. So it's just, you know, it's plastic. It does feel. You can see it flex. It is a little cheap feeling, but yeah, just you can kind of hear it click too. I mean, Rubik's Cube ASMR, is that what we're here for today? Yeah, hear that spring in there. So yeah, there's basically all the cities from 11. So there's Windurst, Bastock, Sandoria, Juneau. I think the blues, Adeline, Ottergon. But yeah, so that's really cool. That's a neat little, just kind of random. They're like, we could make a Rubik's Cube. Sure, yeah, why not? Sounds good. So we'll go ahead and put this back into the box. Come on, box. All right, let's see what else we got. To the bag! I'll leave the blind packs for last, because I do have just so many blind packs. Here we go. This is a good one. If you're wondering why these are all in little baggies, this is how I packed it when I came back after New Year's when I picked this up. So yeah, this one I'll just keep in the bag. It's easier that way. So this is a luggage tag. Has Vana'diel up there. It's the rank 5. It's your airship pass luggage tag. They got the little, you can kind of see behind there a little bit. It's got a leather strap on it with the keychain part up top. Yeah, just a little. Come on, you can focus, camera. You can do it. I believe in you. So yeah, there's that. We've also got the. Have I opened this one yet? I don't know if I have. It's kind of loose in here, but this is the Ranpair gold piece. So if you've ever done, I think is this the one from the first 11 raid? I forget. Yeah, just like a big coin. That's pretty cool. At some point, I don't know where or how I'll display some of this stuff yet, but like this might look good next to that Final Fantasy XI coin collection that I have, right? So yeah, maybe that'll go there. I picked a couple of these up. We'll probably use one, and I want to keep one fresh. But this is just the Chocobo cursor from Play Online. It's just a rubber keychain that they made of that. So that's cool. I love that. So that's that. Are we into blind bags already? We might be into blind bags already. Let me clear off. I have like a little tray to the side. Let me clear this off just a little bit so I have places to put all the blind bag stuff as we open them. Because we have a few. Oh, there's pins too. Yeah. Oh, there's a row. Oh, that's from the other. Yeah, that's the other thing. We'll get to that. Blind bags. And more blind bags. And more blind bags. And more blind bags. I wanted to make sure I got the ones I wanted, so I bought a lot. So much stuff. All right. So, I mean, I'll just do this since it's here already. We'll do the pins first to get those out of the way. So this is the, gosh, was this the earring? Or no, just his badge. I cannot read Japanese. This came from the first round of, script reading merch, that they had. This was, at some point last year. These, though, are all from the Treasures of Vana'diel exhibition. Yeah, people actually went to Vana'diel and brought these things back. There's so many. So we've got a colibri. They tell you on the back how to use a pin in case you're unfamiliar with this this technology. We've got a beetle. His foot's not backwards, which is a little disappointing, but that's okay. And, of course, we've got the goblin. One of our favorite boys from 11. The Cardian, if you play 14, you've seen these in Bardam's Metal for some reason. Don't know why they're there, but sure, why not? We got Crab. We've seen these in 14, and of course we've got the Mandy. So there's those. So crinkly. This is just like crinkle ASMR is what this is. All right. So now we have a choice to make. So we've got picture magnet blind packs. Yeah, I bought so many of those. And then we have character acrylics. How many did I buy? I bought so many of these. Let's do the characters first since there's fewer. I knew I bought a lot of the magnets. I didn't realize how many I had actually bought. They actually took artwork from the game, and they were like, we want to make merch of this. But because this is a game that released over 21 years ago, the original artwork was very low resolution. They're like, well, we could maybe put it on like a little magnet, because if we make it on anything too big, it's not going to look good. So that's what they did. They have magnets. So we'll check those out. But first, we'll go ahead and do these. So these are small character acrylic blind bags. So there's Series A and Series C. I don't know what the B was. That's going to drive me nuts. Was there a B? There must have been a B, surely. But you can see in here, maybe it just wasn't a character I was hoping for in the other ones. Come on, you can focus, buddy. Come on, camera. What if we bring it low and... Ooh, this is always the problem doing these streams. I need to get a better auto-focusing camera. I need to just buy like an actual camera. But like Lilith is in here, and some other ones. And then this one's a little easier to figure out if it'll focus. Blurry, but it's there. Lots of archangels in this set, as well as Roja. So let's go ahead and maybe we'll alternate them, mix it up a little bit. So we'll open these up. Carefully? Question mark. How hard are these to open? Man, what if I peel like this first? That might be the way to do it. I'm one of those like insane people that is like a crazy collector. So it's like, man, I hate ripping the label. What if I pull the label down and then we can flip the flap up? That might be the that might be the way to do it here. A little bit more. All right. Blind pack number 1 is oh, it punctured the side trying to pull it out. All right, come on, buddy. There we go. And number 1 is Archangel Hume. Cool. So these are pretty decently thick, so they could stand on their own. They're just printed on the one side. So, ta-da! He's just a little guy. Cool. So I'll just put him back for right now. Make this easier. Kind of clean up as we go. It'll take a little bit longer, but that's part of the issue with doing all these unboxing streams is I don't have a lot of room, so we need to be just a little smart about this. Stop sticking to the thing. Come on. Come on, guy. Oh, he's... Why is he pushing out of the... You came out of this. Why won't you go back in? There we go. Ridiculous. All right. So that's number 1. Let's go over here to the red. And we'll see what we get from here. I would love to get a Lilith. Oh, that's not peeling as well as I would like. Let's try the other side. That's fine. A Lilith from the reds would be nice. I did enjoy Lilith. All right. And number 2. We've got Shantoto. Is this... I wonder, this... I thought this had a 2. This might be... Yeah, I think... So this is, I think, actually based off of the Shantoto 2 Trust. Because I think it says Shantoto 2 on the back. But yeah, just a little tiny, menacing looking Shantoto. These are really tiny. Kind of hard to... This camera just does not want to focus today, which is great. Because it's not like I'm trying to do an unboxing stream or anything. It's the one time I use my extra camera. Okay. So go ahead and... oh, what is... Oh, there's a little paper that came in with it. This one didn't pull out with the first one, but just a little blurb there. All right. Go back over to the blue. Let's see. Can we feel it out? We know there's archangels in here. This feels like a bigger one. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be Galka Archangel. It feels like a slightly bigger boy to me. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Okay. And blind pack number 3. I should have gotten like a drum roll sound effect to pop onto this. Come on, buddy. They're like really in here. All right. Oh, gosh, and it keeps sticking. All right. And we got Elvon Archangel. Okay. Now Hume Archangel has a friend. Cool. Tuck that back in. Looks like ads are gonna pop here. I'm gonna snooze the ad. I'm gonna say, hey, calm down, ad. We don't need you right this second. We're busy. We're trying to unbox some stuff. Oh, come on. Slide back in. There we go. At some point, those are gonna have to roll though. So apologies in advance. All right. So it's blue. We'll do our second red. I'm like feeling up. Like, I wonder what this one could be. I don't know. I knew what they were or what they could be when I ordered them. I have long since forgotten. But that's kind of part of the fun. So these were the exhibitions were actually quite a bit ago. And then there was the merch order, and then it just kind of sat at my friend's for a while. But finally got it. Come on. That's okay. All right. Let's see what we get. Drum roll. Oh, yes. Cool. We did get a Lola set. Awesome. Oh, come on, camera. Camera. Killing me, camera. But yeah, there she is. With her daggers. Very cool. That's definitely one I wanted from this series. A lot of them are just like, well, I'll get a few of them and we'll just see what we get. But I was like, that'd be cool to get one for a character that I liked. So, all right. Back to blue. This is the last blue one. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. I think we're gonna have to open it and find out. We're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way here. I'm sure if I had a lot of time and patience and a product photo up, I would have an easier time trying to guess what these are inside, but oh, come on. Oh, that didn't rip good. That's okay. Ugh. All right, final blue here, Series C for the blind packs. We got Aroha. Okay. Yeah, no, that's yeah, cool. That's a good one. Excellent. You see how close we can get her to that might be it without getting too distorted. I'm also zoomed in a little bit digitally, so cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, good picks from these so far. No duplicates. That's the big thing. I don't want there to be any duplicates. I have a friend I said I would send duplicates to if I got them, but ideally I wouldn't get any. So, all right, final one from Group A here. We already got Lilith. I'm trying to think. Was there a Celsius one, maybe? That's what I'm hoping for if they were from this series. That'd be cool to get that one. But we shall see. All right, and the final one is... Oh, okay, FMO from Ottergon. And of course, she's white, so she's gonna blend right into that card. But yeah, there you go. Just a little FMO. Cool. No dupes. That's what we want. No dupes. And that's what we got. So I'm very pleased with that. Very, very cool. Whoops. Tuck that back. All right. So those are our blind acrylic packs. Let's see here. Let's see if I can put these kind of back into a receptacle here of some sort to set them aside, but also not have them just be everywhere. Excellent. All right. All right, so now it's time. It's time for the magnets. What did I get like 12 of these? I think I got like about a dozen of these. So as you maybe if the camera will cooperate. So there's some really cool artwork on these. So like this is the Odin Alexander artwork we see on the boat in Ottergon. There's also some of the temple paintings from the Temple of Ugalepe are in here as well. So like the stuff with like Bahamut and Alteu and stuff. I really want to get those. Like those are so cool. I mean, they're all going to look really cool. So I have so many of these. We'll just dump them all out. They also had, in addition to the small kind of like artworks, they had just like little like pictures of like field area kind of stuff, like flowers and stuff. It's nice, but like I want the artwork. So, God, there are so many of these. This is ridiculous. All right, so yeah, these are the little frame magnets. So let's go ahead and we'll open them up and see what we get. If I can get the corner. Come on. How about the other corner? They're like, we don't wanna be opened. Oh, I don't need to pull that nearly as far down as the other one. Okay, and magnet number 1 is going to be... Oh, nice. Blue blade fell. Cool. So this is actually really cool. Yeah, I love this one. It's Tav. It's Tavnazia. It's the overlook from Blue Blade Fell. That's really cool. Yeah, it's it's so low res, unfortunately, but you know, that's what they have to work with, right? So let's go here. I'm gonna, instead of bagging these, I'm gonna keep these up, and we can take a look at all of them together at the end. I think that'll be cool. So let's go ahead and put this one over here. We're just kind of have a pile of wrappers here. So let's go ahead and open up number 2. All right, let's see what we get for number 2 here. Oh, nice. Yep. So that's gonna be is that... That's Tulia. That's Sky. Yeah. Very cool. Oh, shit. I can get cheap viewers? That's cool. Get the fudge out of my stream. Need to set up filters for that. So, yeah, very cool. Go ahead and set that over here. These are, I think, all the same size. Yeah. Oh, nope. Snagged the sticky part. All right. Let's go for number 3. And oh, which one is this? This is Altana, I think, if memory serves. And then the was that like for all the goddess stuff? I forget what the story beat was for this one. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, these are all super neat. I almost want to just get like a little magnetic panel and like just like hang them up somewhere instead of just like putting them on my fridge. All right, let's see what we got next. Actually, these have been always upside down stuff, so let's flip this around. Oh no, that's just I don't know. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I feel like when I was looking at the product page, I'm like, that's the one I'll get like 5 of. So hopefully I didn't just jinx myself saying that out loud. If you know what that is, let me know, because I, you know, and it says it has the choices here. But I don't know. Yeah, there's 10 possibilities for this group A stuff. So, and I think we bought 12. So fingers crossed that we will get a bunch of them. At this point, like, we got Sky, we got Tav. I would love the, there was a Bahamut one, I believe. That would be really cool to get. But we'll see. We'll see how we do here. Let's see if RNG wants to be nice to me here. All right, next up we've got the is the creepiest Taru I have ever seen. He looks like a puppet. This is like if the puppet from Goosebumps was a Taru. All right, like what is that face? Oh man, that's creepy. Didn't realize that was one of the options. Gosh. All right, this will be number 6. This means we're halfway there, and we've got. Oh, okay, that's I believe that's the Archduke, and that's Kamelot, and Eldernarsh, and oh my god, I'm blanking on her name. This actually, damn, it's hard because it's so low res. This looks like Amano did this, actually. It's so hard to see, and I apologize, between the reflection and the focus and the size of everything. But yeah, the style kind of makes me think this might be from Amano. There's got to be a higher res of this somewhere. There's got to be. That's really cool, though. This is a lot of like big lore stuff. Not maybe not so much this one. Probably not that one, question mark, but like yeah, definitely some cool lore stuff with some of these. Again, some of these were in the temple of Ugalepe on the wall too. So it's some lore stuff. So like, oh hey, this is the history of stuff. So that's really cool. I still want the Alexander one. Let's see what we got here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no! Wah, wah, wah. We got our first dupe, everybody. Bummer. At least it's of an interesting one though, so we'll take it. Man, I'm like, oh god, am I not gonna get the Alexander one now? We're starting to get dupes. As soon as I get halfway through, it's dupes. That's a bad omen. All right. Let's open up the next one. Beep. And we've got... Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Oh, no. Blind packs? Why you gotta do me like this? Oh, no. Oh no! It's fine. It's fine. It's not like these were like limited edition Japan only blind bags that I can't get more of or anything. It's fine. Oh man. Well, my friend's gonna be happy. He'll get one of these. Man. Oh man. All right. We've got 4 left. If we can get the Odin Alexander one, I'll be happy. If we get more dupes, whatever. Just give me the Odin and Alexander one. That would be cool. Yeah, 3 is a little overkill here, RNG. And we've got... Okay. That's, gosh, again, I can't remember the lore and stuff, but... yeah, that's cool. I need to, like, go back and, find the, those handful of cutscenes that went over some of the paintings and stuff in the temple and reacquaint myself with them. 'Cause it has been a minute. Graviton? Was it was one of the maybe? I forget. Someone's gonna watch the VOD and be like, this guy's an idiot. He has no idea what he's talking about. I'm sorry. It's been 15 years since I've done those quests. Alright. Let's see what we got. Ah, bummer. Alright, well. It's okay. That's a cool one, though. That's a cool one. It just means my friend will get a couple more. All right. So we have 2 left. These are all the same, like, frames. Is this, well... So I think... Are these the same, but just tilted? Yeah. So they're all the same frame size, so I can't, like... Oh, this one's bigger! So we're just... Man. All right. Let's just do it. We're just gonna do it. Oh, that didn't rip nice. Let's try the other side here. Coming. Urgh. Wow, this is putting up a fight. Come on, buddy. He's like, I don't wanna. But you have to open by and pack. That's your job. I don't want to open. There we go. All right. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready for this? Oh. Hey, nice. Okay. Cool. That's the Onan Alexander one. Very cool. Yeah, I love that artwork. It's so cool. This one actually, let me see, like, comparatively, this might potentially be like done at a higher resolution than the others, because it was done, this would have been from Otter Gone, whereas this would have been Xylart expansion, so it was done later, so it might have a higher like working resolution to it. That's cool though. That's the one I wanted. Well, I waited. There was a few I wanted, right? All right. This is the last one. Thinking on the ones we've seen. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 unique ones. And there's 10 total. So we're not, like, as far as, like, RNG goes, we're not doing too bad. If this could be, I think there's one of Bahamut. If this could be Bahamut, that would be appreciated. If I get Bahamut, then I'm going to have to look it up and see what's the one I don't have, right? But let's go ahead. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Really want Bahamut. But if I do have to get a dupe to send to my friend, I would take a second creepy Lalafell. Or I'm sorry, a second Taru. But I want Bahamut. So let's be Bahamut. Bahamut? If I just say it in Bahamut, we'll just summon it into existence here. Oh, another one of these guys. That's okay. So there we go. So we've got like 1,000 Xylart meeting ones here. We've got 2 of these guys. And a couple of those. But, I mean, that's not bad. 8 out of 10. We'll take 8 out of 10 for blind bags, right? That's a win in my book. And I got the big ones that I wanted. I really wanted Odin Alexander. I really wanted Sky. Tav Dan, like Tav is really cool. Could have done without these two. I would have liked the other ones, but you know what? We'll take it. That's a win. I think that's a win. Very cool. Let me, before I tidy these up a little bit, I want to take a picture so I can like social this out later. You can see how social media posts get made live. Let's see here. Can I do it where the key light is not in the frame? No. Yeah, that's good. All right. So what I'm going to do is I will package up the duplicates first. That way I know which ones are the duplicates. And then I can send my friend all that stuff I got for him. So dupe. And a dupe. And a dupe. Okay, we'll set these. Where did I put? I had a whole like thing for him. It's across the room. Okay. Give me just a quick second. I'm going to get up and grab that. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and we'll package all these other guys up here. This is the most exciting part of the unbox stream. I know. It's hard to contain our enthusiasm. That's pretty good RNG though. That's really cool. I mean, especially when, you know, me being the collector I am, they did a run of this stuff and that was it. So even if I wanted to try and get the ones I don't have, I can't because they're only available. They were only available in Japan, and they are no longer available. So yeah, 8 out of 10 is it's a blessing for somebody like me for something like this. So that's really cool. Little bummed we didn't get Bahamut, but on the grand scale of things, I think we did pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll have to get at some point. I'm going to get some new shelving in here. Maybe I can get like a little magnetic plate or something like, or maybe even something just like a metal book stand or like tablet stand or kind of phone stand type of deal. Just get the one made out of metal and just display these on there. That might be the easiest way to do it. Put it next to a couple of the other 11 items I have. I have so many 11 items that are in a bag in a bin right now. I really need to I need to just open my own museum stateside, right? They had the Treasures of Vana'diel expedition in Japan. I should just make my own here with all the merch that I have. I'll send a message to the guy that helped curate it, ask to borrow his Elvon riding Chocobo statue that he actually pulled from his own collection for the exhibit because they didn't have one. Just be like, hey, can I take it out on loan? Is that a service you offer? And I'll just make my own museum exhibit. There we go. Right, that's practical, right? That seems like something that would be financially not stupid to do, right? I'm sure I could get like 3 people to come see. Okay. I'll take Blue Blade Fell. I'm glad we got that one. That one's really cool. That's actually one you can get in game for your Mog House as well, I believe. So GG. And then we'll box up the last of our dupe. The 3 dupe. It's not even, is it still dupe if it's more than 2? Is it like triplicate? I don't know words. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. Okay, so come on. All right, let me. Where do I want to put this one? I need to kind of set this aside from. Let's put that there for right now. I think I had. They also sold little acrylic fish tanks. Fish tanks were like a big thing in 11 when they added them. And so they had a bunch of those as well. And I think I got a dupe from that. I'll have to go through those and open them up and check again. I think I got a duplicate from that. Those are not all going to fit in there. Okay. Excellent. Oop. Come on, Ziploc. You can grab the... Nope. Urgh. There we go. Didn't click in. All right. So that's... I think... No, it's not. I'm like, I think that's all the 11 merch. No, we got more. Give me 2 seconds here. I got to grab it from this box. So many things. So many things. No. All right. This is going to be Crinkle ASMR time. So this is from the second script reading event that they did over in Japan. This happened, I think, just last month. I think it happened in March. So this is like the newest 11 merch that you can get. This was available through AmiAmi. It's so weird because Square, for 11, the head of the game right now, Fujito-san's like, we're going to do stuff out of the game. And so he said that 2 years ago, and they did a script reading event. They did the museum stuff. None of it has come over here. There has been no word about any of it coming over here. But every so often, like the social media for 11 will be like, here's a link to AmiAmi where you can just buy 11 merch. And it's like, okay. They don't mention on the NA site anywhere that there's like a script reading. It's just like, here's some new merch. Oh, there's a script. We're not going to tell you what it's about, but yeah. So these are lap blankets again, as with the pens. We did Bass Talk and Windurst. At some point, I might see if I can just like hang this like a banner. That might be kind of cool. But there's those. This also, I don't think I can show. Yeah, this doesn't work well without opening it up, and I don't want to open it up. But this is a HydraCore shirt. So HydraCore was the people in Dynamis, if I remember right. But it's got a list of the names. It says HydraCore on it. I wish this was available in NA, because then they might sell it in NA sizes, because a Japanese XL is like an NA medium plus if you're lucky. So I'm not fitting into that anytime soon. We also have from the script reading, obviously, right? The script. So this is the physical script. Let me get this out of the way. So I knock everything over. So yeah, this is the physical script. I have one of these for the first script reading as well. In a perfect world, I could pay somebody a little bit of money to get it all translated. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. But so here's the script, and they have the little pamphlet here about the people that were reading for it. There's Fujito-san, and then you have Yasushi Yamazaki over here in the corner. I did not know this, but I was talking to my wife when we were looking at this. He's the guy that wrote a lot of Final Fantasy XI light novels in Japan. We actually have a whole stack of them. There were like 20, 30 of them. But he wrote those, and he also wrote the stories in this script, which is really cool. So yeah, I would love to be able to get these translated, even go as far as to try and, get a group to like actually do these for English audiences. I think that'd be so cool. 'Cause these are, as far as I know, canon stories for 11. Oh yeah. So March 1st was the date for this, the reading for this one. But yeah, I think it would be so cool to do a reading for people outside of Japan. 'Cause I don't know about you, I don't know Japanese. So it's a bummer that this kind of stuff isn't available to people outside of Japan or to people that don't know Japanese. So, yeah, hopefully that's something I can help make happen. That would be really cool. I do have, I'm not going to show it because there's a code on it, but I do have a card. They sold a card as well to download a digital version of this script. They didn't do it for the first one. So getting that first one translated would be a little more labor intensive. But yeah, hopefully that's something I can do at some point. I would really love to be able to help spread that info and share those stories. I think, I'm missing something. There's, let me go back to the box on the floor. Hold on. I found it. So there were also a couple of smaller items that were available as well for the script reading event. So there's a Dark Knight sword pin. That's the Dark Knight relic. It's Zeed's weapon. The man himself in pin form. And then I think this was the Mandao, the thief relic. So there's that. And then they had this little acrylic as well, showing the summoning of Fenrir. It says "Howl from the Heavens" down below. It's kind of hard to read. Yeah, just a little acrylic. So again, that was all from the script reading event that they did just last month in Japan. Very, very cool stuff. I don't think you can order this anymore either, unfortunately. All right. Let me go ahead here and... oh, did it swap directories on me again? It did. I was in the 11 directory for a second, and then it changed me back because something didn't update, right? Yeah. I think we had somebody with a Mando in ours as well. All right, let me smack the 14 category here as we get back into here. Boop. Hopefully that'll update and stay. Okay, so next up, it's a bit of a mix of stuff. I forgot to grab the picture that's in the other room, but that's all right. So this is all, it's a mix of stuff. It's, I think, Korean Fan Fest as well as Tokyo Game Show. Was there Chinese Fan Fest stuff? I don't remember. It might be a mix. But we'll open some of it. We'll check it out. So this is this first one. This is a keycap set. Does it say anywhere? This is Korea. Okay. So from Actez Soft. If the camera wants to, yeah. So Actez off Square Enix, Cyan keycap set, which is really cool. It's kind of a bummer they didn't release this anywhere else. Come on. The tape on this is just, it's very tape-like. I'm so paranoid. I always want to like keep stuff like pristine. So yeah, we'll open this up here. And so there we go. It's 8 keycaps. So we have Estinian, Alizé, Y'shtola, Thancred, Urianger, Alphino, and Grahatia. This camera is not doing me any favors today. But there you go. That's from the Korea Fan Fest. Set of keycaps. Okay. I wasn't sure if the hinge was catching on that or not. So yeah, it's really cool. These were only available in Korea. They weren't available via Square Enix like the other FanFest merch releases were, because Korea is not part of the global version. Korea and China will never be part of the global version of the game. But I do hope that with this next FanFest cycle, since Korea and China are going to be kind of up to date with the global version now, Korea and China FanFest this past year, they did get new information that was new to everybody. So hopefully in the future, they're better about getting that information spread out, and they maybe share the merch from the other places. This is really cool stuff. I'd love to have this available to more people. Also available, let me grab the other one. So these are just little acrylic things. So they have one for each Scion, and then one for Meteor as well. And they're all different shapes, and they basically lay out and form like a big crystal. Let me see if I can open this up without killing the box. I only got Alphino and Alizé. I will go bankrupt if I try and buy every piece of merch for every Scion. But these are actually, I hadn't opened these yet. These are actually bigger than I thought they would be. I mean, you know, there's my hand. So that's actually a really good size. I thought they would be a lot smaller. But this was also artwork done just for the Korean Fan Fest. So a lot of the merch that they released is this kind of art style. And then there's this kind of gold, kind of see it reflecting a little bit on there. That's really cool. That's actually a lot bigger than I thought, and that makes me happy. And then we have Alizé here. Yeah, and then so the idea, I don't know where these are on like the overall like arrangement, but they kind of piece together roughly, and they make like a kind of a crystal. So those are those. Very cool. At some point here, I'm going to have basically what's just going to be a Levier shrine, because I think at this point I have just about everything they've released for the twins. I've got the Bring Arts. I've got somebody sent me the coasters from London Fan Fest a year or two ago, which is really cool. We're getting the Dolphy. So we're gonna have just about everything, I think, for these two. So I'm gonna end up with like a little shrine, I think, at some point. Let's get these back in here. Alphino's being a little stubborn. Come on, buddy. Oh, cardboard is catching on the... There we go. Okay, so there's those. And then there's bigger character acrylics that they did as well. So these are just like the little crystally boys. Here's the character acrylic. Massive. So we got one of everybody's favorite Dragoon, Estinian. So let's go ahead and open this up. We also... I have Alphino Alice and I think Raha for this as well. And I don't know that I've actually shown them on cam before. I don't think I did an unbox stream when we got those. I don't remember. Not sure where they are at the second. This is upside down in the box. So we'll go ahead and flip that over. But these are really cool. Let me open this up to if it's maybe make it a little easier to see kind of the layering of it. So there's a character layer. There's a background layer, and then there's a gold foil layer as well. So you can see you get the name FanFest, probably Korea. I'm assuming. But yeah, these are really cool. So they they can stand up on their own. Obviously, there's a crease from the wrap. I would probably get a display and lean these if I was gonna put them up somewhere. I'll have to look into that. But that is those guys. So that was all Korea Fan Fest. Do I have at a glance? I don't see the other ones. If I could see them, I'd go grab them, but I don't. So. And then all of this stuff came out for Tokyo Game Show, I believe, or about that. So a lot of this is kind of, staple job stuff, right? So the pin for Pictomancer. We've got the keychain for Pictomancer. This took a long time to come in for whatever reason. This was the thing that was holding up this order for so long. It's just a Jobstone keychains. So they've had magnets before. Did I get... No, these are all just keychains. So I don't know if I might have it in another box if they put one out. But yeah, instead of just the magnets, they're also doing Jobstone keychains now as well. So we got Bard. Dark Knight. And Machinist. And then, obviously, right, we got Dragoon. I should have gotten two of these. That way I could have, actually used one. And because I'm one of those people, man, I'll buy a sticker sheet and then never use them because I want to, keep it pristine. I have problems, everybody. But yeah, so there's all that. That was TGS. And I think that's it. Did we do it? We did it. That was all the merch. So I hope you enjoyed looking through all that with me. Obviously, the VOD will be up wherever you find the VOD. YouTube, Raffledurgx. You can follow me on Blue Sky at Raffledurg, ROFLDRG. At some point, too, I don't know when. I hate promising things because as soon as I do, it doesn't happen or it gets sidetracked. But we talked about a couple things. There's the one-handed Final Fantasy XI controller that we showed off. There's just honestly everything here. I do have a website that I started. It's called ffmmoarchive.com, which I kind of made to just originally I was just going to use it to kind of showcase my collection. And then it immediately turned into wanting to try and preserve just the entire history of Final Fantasy XI and Final Fantasy XIV. So I've actually found some relics from the internet and posted them on there. So check that out if you're interested in either of these games. I try to find things that maybe aren't easily obtainable or are hard to find nowadays. But at some point, I'll try and get this stuff like photographed properly and kind of make a record of this stuff and show it off a little bit on there. But for right now, I think that's going to be it.